Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. Look what I did. I cleaned up my mining area. It used to look way worse. Here's a picture here. And I've just been cleaning up over the weekend and just focusing on that. You guys probably saw I didn't live stream on Sunday. I also didn't release a video on Monday. It's Tuesday now that you guys are gonna watch this video. Just giving you guys an update here. I have a lot of projects that I am gonna be just doing videos on. I got a video coming up of this new Jasminer X16QE, and it's given me some issues actually. I've been having just a bit of web GUI issues. I've been trying to set the different modes that this thing can achieve, and it's kind of glitching out. I don't know if any of you guys that have Jasminers ever had the same issue, but I'm trying to figure that out right now. So that'll be for another video. But just, oh my goodness, it's all clean now. I mean, I still got tons of stuff on the tables here. It was BC250. I am gonna do a live stream getting this mining. I have also a bunch of my CPU mining rigs. Okay, a few of you guys were wanting an update of my CPU rigs, okay? So, especially the power supplies. So, I have the box here of the PSUs, okay, the Pico PSUs. A lot of you guys are wondering, Red Panda, how have they been faring so far after a couple months? And I'm gonna have to say, yep, they're good. It seems to be working just fine. 3 of the rigs seem to be just, you know, optimal and not freezing. One of them, I think it was my 5950X, I think it's this one, it always keeps cutting out. So I don't know if it's the Pico adapter or just, I think it's the overclocks on the CPU, on the 5900X, or 5950X. So I'm gonna troubleshoot that. But I am gonna be converting a bunch of my CPU mining rigs into these open airframes, which I'm gonna be installing GPUs on them as well. So I actually have 6 of these, you know, open air, like tech bench frames here. They're not like mining frames, they're just singular motherboard and an ATX PSU, you know, this type of way to mount everything, right? And so I'm gonna be having a 3060 on each of these. So I have 6 of them, and I have 6 RTX 3060s on this mining rig that I am gonna pair with a bunch of the either 3900Xs or 5950X systems that I have here on those open air, you know, frames there. So that's gonna be fun. I am wanting to play around with a bunch of platforms. I know it's not related to crypto mining, but I'm gonna be diversifying a bit and testing out a bunch of different platforms that are out there. I know some of you guys have maybe heard about it already. I'm not gonna talk about it in this video, but there's just a lot of platforms that I personally wanna try, and so why not? I'm gonna be doing a live stream of just building a bunch of these systems and just getting them all online, and then figuring out, I guess, I'm gonna have them paired at the bottom of my shelf here. So I'm planning on putting these somewhere over here, just like that. I hope that these can stay like this, and it's not like too top heavy, I guess, depending which, I guess the ATX PC would be on the bottom here. So able to just fit the 6 PCs like this, okay, like that. Then if they're good, I may buy 6 more, because I do have, I think, a few more motherboard setups that I could, you know, set up as a separated machine instead of using, you know, these types of, you know, 3D printed CPU stands, which I truly love, by the way. I do love these. Thank you to Bokiko and Chump Change for sending me these CPU stands. We'll probably do a giveaway of these things when I replace them with the open airframes. It's just because I want to add GPUs to these systems, so it's nothing against the stands or anything. It's just I'm going to be doing GPUs and, you know, ATX PSUs. But I will be keeping a lot of these. For anyone that was interested in these, I'll have the link down below in the description to the Alibaba seller that sold these, okay? So I'll have it linked down below. Use these at your own risk. Like I said, once I convert to these frames here, which link down below, you guys can see I bought off Amazon, I'm gonna be using ATX power supplies for these types of builds. All right, so just like, I guess, a basement update. Since I cleaned everything, I've just been going through, like, you know, I have like a bunch of random GPUs that have been sitting, and I'm just kind of like consolidating everything. What kind of GPUs do I have laying around? So I have some Intel GPU, AMD cards, NVIDIA cards, CMP cards. I am gearing up to do some, GPU hash rate videos, okay? So I'm gonna be doing that, as that's something I used to do in my pastime, maybe a couple years ago, and I think I have a stream coming up for the P106s that I wanna test these out, because I'm getting ready to do the 20 GPU mining rig. Yes, okay? You guys, it's coming, all right? I got all the parts here. Veteran Miner sent me a bunch of new cables. I am gonna be prepping for that, getting ready to do the 20 GPU rig, attempting to do the 20 GPU rig, and hoping that this thing will work with the 20 GPU mining motherboard, the 20 USBs right there. So hopefully that will work, and I will attempt that this week sometime. Now, quick thing, as I was cleaning, I did find my ETMC node server. Some of you guys may remember I did get into ETMC. I had like, I don't know, 6 or 8 or 10 ETMC nodes, and the server died. Okay, one of the SSDs died because I had a power outage, and I think it corrupted a whole bunch. So it's actually been off for like a couple months. I don't know if any of you guys are still following ETMC, but I've gotten out of it now. I'm not doing ETMC anymore, and I haven't been collecting, but I already got my initial investment back. I basically broke even. I didn't make any other money after I sold the initial amount, because if you guys look at the ETC PAL price right now, it's just dunked down off a cliff. So, I mean, that's a given, because, I feel like it's been manipulated in some way. People have been trying to scam the system or skirt the licensing system to get more ETC PAL, whatever. But anyways, I have also been working on getting my servers back up. I've been converting everything to Windows Server 2022, because VMware, I used to have VMware on all these three, which were, clustered, but VMware was bought out by Broadcom. So now the VMware licensing is all gone now, and it sucks. So I've just been getting that started. I am having an issue with this server here. This is my Dell R620 that had TrueNAS on it. So I'm actually going to convert this to Windows Server as well, and then I'm going to do a Hyper-V cluster on these three. Then this one is going to be the storage pool, I guess the SAN essentially, for the Hyper-V cluster, okay, for my VMs. The VMs will be on here, and then these three are essentially the hosts that are going to run, the VMs, but the data will be on here and shared amongst all three. So if one server goes down or two servers go down, I'll still have this one to have my VMs up. It's just to have like a fail-safe for high availability. So Hyper-V, I used to do that in my pastime. I used to be a system administrator, network admin, so I've had a bit of experience with Windows Server and Hyper-V, but I'm gonna miss VMware. I know probably some of you guys in the comments are gonna say, Red Panda, why didn't you use Proxmox or another? To be honest, I've never used those before, and I don't know how well the cluster or high availability modes are on Proxmox or other types of hypervisors. So I've had experience with Hyper-V, and it's been rock solid in my experience. Okay, to go along with my servers too, I do have a smart PDU here from ABC. Thank you to Rondi. He sent this to me a while ago. I have not set it up yet, but I will be able to individually control each of the, I guess, the ports, the power plugs, all right, the switching. This is a switching APC PDU here. So I'm gonna have this one installed on my server rack. I'm gonna have to unplug all the power, get rid of the trip light PDU here. That's not a switching capable one, so that will be gone. So that is my plan now, to have, I guess, my server rack all done up, and I'm planning on getting, still trying to find a UPS. I need a solid big boy UPS system down here that can have this all on in case, the power goes out, and save myself from essentially from like power surges or stuff like that, and keep this stuff on and not damage my, lovely Ubiquity system, which I truly love. And it's been awesome doing this type of networking at home, and VLANing and network isolating, the networks from other networks. It's great. The Ubiquity system is great. I'm not shilling them. I'm not sponsored by them. I love this system. It's just so easy to use. Okay, final update, just to give you guys an update of, I guess, mining right now. I'm still GPU mining everything. I know GPU mining seems kind of dead right now, but to be honest, depending on your electrical costs, you could still be profitable if that matters to you, or be mining for the long term and paying your power bill out of pocket. Whatever strategy you want to use, summertime is coming. So it's getting relatively hot here in my basement now, and I'm fearing for the worst. Ever since I did move all my mining cave towers over here, the temperatures in this area have gone up. And as well as my ASIC area, the temperatures outside have been rising as well. So it's getting a little toasty over here as well. All right, so I mean this is in the back. So my plan is to go to Home Depot, and I am going to get some, I guess, kind of like make a hot cold aisle. You guys have probably seen it, which I've done before in my previous basement. That worked out well, but I'm wanting to just isolate this area here, cut out like an opening for the whatever I'm gonna use to put the board here, and just have all the ASIC, all the heat go out this way, and just make it isolated so that this area over here doesn't get hot. It's kind of in a way heat soaking just everything in this room now that summer is coming, and my temperature generally intake is 93 Fahrenheit, but it's 110 in the back. So I want to see if I can further help, you know, isolate the heat from going up there by getting a board and, you know, doing a hot cold aisle right here. You know, somehow installing a board there, and then another board here for cut out the outlets for the fans on the back of the ASICs, and then get another board, do one right here, and just cover this up as well. That's my plan. I also want to do one for my Octominers, my GPUs as well. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that, but that's something I'm going to plan and in the works. And stay tuned in the live stream. I'm going to be real soon, I think on Friday, I'm going to be building more Octominers with RTX 3070s that I've had on the floor here. I really need to get these up. And yeah, my wife still hasn't been able to park her car here. It's been like, I don't know, 3 months now, and I'm just terrible. I'm just terrible. Okay, I'm going to end the video there. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.